Hi, I'm Richard Ricketts, CEO of Ultra Buy Rich Consulting Group, bringing over 20 years of expertise in growing businesses using digital advertising and marketing solutions.
And hi, I am Natalie, your co host and dedicated marketing expert here at Ultra by Rich, passionate about helping brands unlock their full potential.
Thanks so much, Natalie. Happy to have you here. And a big welcome to all of our first time listeners. This is the Ultra Buy Rich podcast, where I share real success stories and strategies that I've used to generate millions of dollars in sales.
In each episode, we'll dive into real world strategies, client success stories, and expert tips to help you grow your business and generate more revenue. Today's topic is skincare.
The beauty industry is experiencing its biggest transformation since the invention of modern cosmetics, with 82% of skincare purchases now starting with an online search rather than a store visit.
That's such a dramatic shift from just a few years ago. What exactly sparked this massive change in consumer behavior?
Well, it's fascinating, actually. The traditional beauty counter experience has been completely upended by what marketers call the moment of intent, that crucial time when someone types their specific skincare concerns into a search bar.
So you're saying the first touch point isn't a salesperson anymore? It's literally a Google search?
Exactly. And here's what's really mind-blowing. Brands that understand this shift are seeing conversion rates increase by up to 270% when they optimize for specific search terms like best retinol serum for sensitive skin over 40.
Oh my goodness, that's literally how I found my current favorite skincare brand through a super specific search at 2 a.m.
And that's precisely why this is so revolutionary. Studies show that customers who discover brands through these detailed searches are 82% more likely to become repeat purchasers compared to those who find products through traditional advertising.
So, what happens to brands that haven't adapted to this new digital landscape? Are they just invisible?
Well, that's the really interesting part. Even brands with amazing products are essentially disappearing from the consumer radar if they're not showing up in these specific searches. It's like having the best restaurant in town, but with no sign, no website, and no way for people to find you.
That must be especially challenging for smaller brands trying to compete with the big established names.
You'd think so, but here's the surprising twist. Smaller brands actually have an advantage in this new landscape. When they nail their digital strategy, particularly their search optimization and content creation, they can outperform larger brands that are still relying on their traditional market presence.
Tell me more about how these smaller brands are managing to compete successfully.
So it's all about creating what marketers call an ecosystem of trust. Instead of just listing product features, successful brands are building comprehensive content hubs that address every possible question a potential customer might have, from ingredient safety to application techniques.
Like having a virtual beauty advisor available 24/7?
Exactly. And the data shows this approach is working incredibly well. Brands using this strategy are seeing their customer acquisition costs decrease by up to 60%, while their customer lifetime value significantly increases. And
Those numbers are pretty incredible. What other trends are you seeing in this digital transformation?
well, one of the most fascinating developments is how social proof has become absolutely crucial. Brands that effectively integrate customer reviews, before and after photos, and authentic user testimonials are seeing their conversion rates skyrocket.
That makes so much sense because I always look for real user reviews and photos before making a purchase.
And here's what's really clever about this approach. It creates this virtuous cycle where better content leads to better search rankings, which leads to more visibility, which generates more customer reviews and social proof, which then improves search rankings even further.
So it's like a self-reinforcing system that keeps building momentum?
Precisely. And what's really exciting is that this transformation isn't just benefiting the brands, it's creating a more informed and empowered consumer experience. People can now make decisions based on real data and authentic user experiences rather than just marketing claims.
Looking back at how we used to shop for skincare, this really is a revolutionary change.
And you know what's most fascinating? We're really just at the beginning. As technology continues to evolve and consumer behavior becomes even more digitally focused, the brands that master this approach will be the ones that thrive in the future.
This whole conversation has completely changed how I'll think about my next skincare purchase.
That's exactly what makes this transformation so significant. It's not just changing how brands market themselves, it's fundamentally altering how we as consumers discover, research, and choose our products. The future of beauty is digital, and it's all about meeting customers exactly where they are, right when they're ready to make a decision.
Well, that's a wrap on today's episode of Elevate with Ultra Buy Rich. We hope these insights have sparked some ideas to scale your business to new heights.
Join us next time as we dive into more industries and new strategies. In the meantime, if you're ready to elevate your brand, book a discovery call at ultrabuyrich.com or email us at hello@ultrabuyrich.com.
Thanks for tuning in. I look forward to seeing you here next time.